Good morning, my name is Hannah Killo, and today I'm going to be telling you about why every public school in America should be serving their lunches at a free or reduced price. Now, by serving school lunch at a free or reduced price, we can reduce food insecurity for families that are experiencing poverty or money issues. We can increase students' performance in school and on tests by keeping them well nourished, and also prevent childhood obesity and other medical conditions. So first, let's think about how a free or reduced price lunch can reduce food insecurity. Food insecurity is actually defined as the state of being without reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable and nutritious food. There are currently millions of American families living in food insecure households, and millions of American children in these households do not know where their next meal is coming from and spend most of their days hungry. So by offering this free or reduced price school lunch, we give these kids a sense of security while also keeping them healthy, keeping them safe, and allowing them to perform better in school and in society. Now, according to the Food Research and Action Center, which is a 51-year-old nonprofit organization that strives to eradicate poverty-based hunger through research and advocacy, receiving a free or reduced price school lunch can reduce food insecurity by a minimum of 3.8%. Now that these families and these students are receiving school lunches, they're eating better, they're eating less empty calories, and they're also freeing up money for their families for other important goods and necessities. Now, a well-fed student is also more likely to be successful in the classroom and as a student. According to Nourish California, which is a nonprofit organization that has successfully influenced the passage of multiple food access laws, a well-fed student is a better learner, test taker, and participant in school. And this can be connected to multiple different things. But first of all, nutrient intake has a direct correlation to cognitive and brain function. So deficiencies in certain necessary vitamins and other nutrients have been shown to negatively affect cognitive function. So if you're not eating right food, if you're not eating good, if you're not eating what you need to be eating, your brain is going to be affected by that. Malnutrition can also lead to behavioral issues, which can have effects on not only one student, it can have effects on the learning abilities of the whole classroom. And therefore, a well-fed student is more likely to be on task, succeed on their classroom and test taking, and also increase attendance and attentiveness in the classroom. Now, finally, school lunches can play a role in preventing childhood obesity. Thanks to healthy standards from the USDA that were implemented in 2012, school lunches are now required to have more fruit and vegetables while also having less sodium, calories, and unhealthy fats. This means students are taking in proper nutrients, eating better, eating healthier overall. Now, according to an infographic from the State of Childhood Obesity, which is a component of the 45-year-old Robert Wood Johnson Foundation that uses data and survey instruments to gain a full understanding of childhood obesity, it is stated that Harvard researchers say that implemented healthier food standards will prevent 2+ million cases of childhood obesity over the next 10 years. That's a lot. Now, overall, by making school lunches easier to obtain, we can reduce food insecurity for struggling families and struggling children. We can increase their performance in class and on tests, and also prevent obesity and other conditions such as childhood diabetes. Therefore, a lower price for school lunch equals more participation, more lunches served, and we can keep our students healthy and keep our students well fed. Also, the major point here is that we're helping out families experiencing poverty. By offering these lunches for free, we give them security, we give them a place to have their next meal, and we make sure they're eating good, healthy food and keeping all students in America happy, healthy, and safe. Thank you for listening.